No one stays long in trailer number 9. I now know the horrifying reason why. I've always believed that true horror lives in silence. Not in screams or blood, but in that exact moment when you realize something's wrong, and it's already too late to fix it. It started last September. I'd moved to a small town in western Kentucky for a clinical rotation. Housing was expensive, so I rented an old trailer, parked in the backyard of a retired couple, Tom and Lori. The trailer sat near a tree line that bordered the forest. They told me someone used to live there full-time, but the last tenant had left suddenly. I didn't ask questions. All I needed was a bed, an outlet for my laptop, and some peace and quiet. The first 2 weeks were uneventful. The trailer creaked in the wind, the heater moaned like an old fridge, and the walls were thin enough to hear the neighbor's dog barking at night. Nothing unusual. But then, just before 3 a.m. one night, I woke up to a sound. Not at the door, on the side of the trailer. 3 soft knocks. A pause. Then again. Tap, tap, tap. I froze. My phone said 2:37 a.m. I lay there listening, heart pounding. After a minute, the knocking stopped. I told myself it was probably just a branch, maybe a raccoon. But the next night, it happened again. By the third night, I wasn't sleeping. Lights off, phone in hand, I waited. The knocking came again. 3 deliberate taps on the back wall. Not random, not wind. Deliberate. It felt personal. Like someone wasn't saying, "I'm here." They were saying, "Aren't you scared yet?" Next morning, I checked the siding. No branches nearby. Back window? Too high for any animal. And that feeling? It was growing. I casually asked Lori what happened to the last tenant. She looked away. Tom just muttered, "Oh, he didn't last long. Young guy, kept to himself, kinda like you." That stuck with me. Soon, I started noticing things. Smudged fingerprints on a window I never touched. A coffee mug moved slightly. Nothing big, just enough to make me doubt myself. I began recording short videos at night. Not for proof, for sanity. Then one night I woke to a whisper, but this time, it was coming from inside the trailer. From the bathroom. I grabbed my flashlight, slowly opened the door. Nothing. But on the mirror, written with a finger, were the words, "He's lying." That was enough. Next morning, I packed my things. Tom didn't ask why, he just nodded and said, "No one stays long." I moved a few hours away. New apartment, bright, normal. But the trailer, it stayed with me. The knocks, the mirror, the voice. After a few days, I needed answers. So I sent a letter to the local library. I gave them the trailer's address, the owner's names, and asked if they had any archived newspaper articles. A few days later, a librarian named Grace replied, "I've sent you a few articles, but I'd recommend not coming back here." Inside the envelope was a faded clipping. The headline read, "Local woman found dead behind rental trailer, foul play suspected." Her name was Leah Grayson. She had lived in the trailer before me. The cause of death? Sleeping pill overdose. But the article said she never purchased any meds herself, and neighbors said she often spoke of voices, someone calling to her at night. But what chilled me most was a small note at the bottom of the page.